Hello everyone, it's Francesco here. I hope you're all doing very well. I wanted to put out a weekend video this weekend just sharing a few insights of what I've learned specifically on my Todoist Year in review. Now this is something that Todoist post and a couple of other companies like Wunderlist for example, they post a year in review which basically takes all of the data that you've used with your task manager across the year and basically crunch it down into some numbers. So what I wanted to do is showcase my Todoist year in review, showcase a few learnings of using a task manager for a whole year, or more than a year, but extensively, and what I learned specifically in 2016. So let's get stuck in. So this is my Todoist year in review. What I'll do in the description is add the Wunderlist version and the Todoist version so you guys can go away and analyze whatever platform you're on. So let's get stuck in. Here we are with the first statistics is how many tasks you completed in 2016. It says here that I've completed 11,000 tasks. Now, the concept of this is something that I don't think should be really praised in a way, because if you think about it, like someone could get a big task done, whereas I might break it down into, 6 or 7 sub-tasks. So it's important to understand what your setup is. Do you complete more tasks in your day? Is that the way that you work? Or do you complete like one big task and then all of them are done? Because as long as you get to the end goal, that sort of number doesn't really matter. You see here 31 tasks per day. So I started on that sort of figure at the start of the year. And I've actually gone down in the amount of tasks I complete a day. I've started a new sub-task routine, which has made it like there's more tasks to complete, but the way that the karma points add up and the task completed, it's sort of a lot lower than it was at the start of the year. So as you can see here, it says here that I've got my most productive month was April. See, that's quite interesting. I seem to lag in the summer. I tend to think that's holidays or anything like that, or whether I'm just like changing my routine when I'm using the tasks. Now I can imagine a lot of people's tasks are high in January because they download Todoist or Wunderlist and they actually have like this real big spike on where they're using it. But again, this sort of data is not too useful. Again, the fact that I've completed tasks on Monday is useful to myself because I can know that Monday obviously is a day that like everything gets switched on and that's when everything kicks off. Interesting. So this was a good learning for me. It says like it looks like you hit your productivity stride at 10 p.m. of the evening. And what the interesting thing is, this is data of when you completed your tasks. So you could have set them whenever, but this is when you tick them off. So what some people do is they tend to like to complete all their tasks in one. So they do a load of work and they come back to it, complete. Some people routinely go, I'll do a task, complete the task on Todoist, come back to it. But it really depends on what type of person. As you can imagine, from this learning, I've seen that I complete an daily average 3 tasks around that time. So that's quite useful for me because I can work out, that's my sort of shut-off point for the day, I think. That's when I sort of start ticking things off. They've also given me the data about the postponing to Thursday at 10 o'clock. On Thursdays and at 10 o'clock as tasks. So one thing I've done in 2016 is I've created this sort of theme-based work. So I saw this actually from Jack Dorsey. He shares about how he themes his days. I also saw this on Mike Vardy's podcast, and I thought it was a very good technique. So maybe midway through 2016, I adopted this, and I found it to be very, very beneficial. So what I do now is I tend to shape my day around a theme. That helps me to like bunch up tasks and like sort of get in that mode to do those tasks. And I usually plan that the week before. So this sort of data was quite useful because I could see that Wednesday is a normal day I do content. So it looks like I might postpone a lot of tasks till Thursday and in the evening because Wednesdays are quite content heavy days as in writing content or creating it. So that's why I must have postponed a lot of tasks until Thursday. So going down here, you can see the karma points. I've got 16,000 karma points from last year. See, that's quite interesting because the idea of karma points are based around completing of tasks. And it's something that I don't think when a user should start it out, they should use it as more of a guideline and they should use it as a real focus. I think the focus should be your internal work. And I think everyone knows that, the internal priorities you have. But karma points are a good guide when you start out. So obviously Wunderlist have a very similar setup, and something that I think Wunderlist have done good, very creatively, As you can see, it's not populated with data because this isn't my daily driver, but you can see you've got to-dos created and to-dos completed in 2016. Your most productive day. All the Wunderlist to-dos were post-it notes. They would travel 1.5 times around the Earth. Now, I'm not sure how that benefits me that much, but then again, and a most productive day, most productive month. And that's the data you get in the Wunderlist one. Again, very well crafted. I like the way they've done theirs as well. Anyway guys, I thought you might find that helpful. As a power user of Todoist, I wanted to share some of the statistics that I'm getting back. I'm also looking to share some of my learnings because using a task manager across time, you want it to be sort of responsive, you want it to be giving you some feedback. And I think with the latest features that a lot of the task managements are adding at the moment, there are some really useful like knowledge points that you can gain from this. So definitely check out your year in review. It's definitely worth your time, but it's something that you can come back to at any time. So if you feel that you want to review your data again, you can always come back to that link, which is quite nice. Anyway guys, this will also serve as a channel update, so I thought I'd update you quickly about the channel. So this year is going to be focused really on trying to build up the quality of content. I'm reaching 5,000 subscribers soon. What I'll be doing actually is a subscribe giveaway. So I've already spoken to some companies like Evernote, Todoist, MeisterTask, and they've agreed to give some subscriptions away, but I'll reveal all in that video once I hit 5,000. But apart from that, I'm really going to be trying to improve the quality. But apart from that, the only other updates are I'm going to be releasing in February, this is all going to plan of course, a Evernote for Students series and also a Team Tools Series 1. Now the Evernote for Students is basically targeted towards students that are looking to improve their skills with Evernote. I'm also going to be including some like general like improvement points, but this doesn't have to be for students. This can be for anyone starting out or have an intermediate use of Evernote. The second is Team Tools. Now I understand you guys have found me through tools like Asana and tools like Evernote. So what I wanted to do is actually spend a bit of time on the enterprise versions of those tools, showcasing some of the benefits you can do whilst using them and also share some of the other things that you can do with them. Just a general overview, but also a knowledge of depth so you guys can go away and actually start using them in the most effective way for your team. Anyway guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, you found it helpful, or you want to share some of your Todoist or Wunderlist data, how many tasks you completed, in the comments below, and I'm sure other people will find some value, communicate with you, and be able to talk about their experiences with these tools. Anyway guys, make sure to have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Cheers.